Hi everyone, my name is Miss Lindsay and I'm here with Budding Buddhist Yoga to share a quick little yoga practice with you guys. And this yoga practice is all about balance. So before we begin, let's sit crisscross yogi socks. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. Pretend that we have an imaginary string that's holding us up. And it's coming up from the top of our head, so we sit up nice and tall. And let's put one hand on our bellies and one hand on our heart. And let's take 3 deep breaths together. So inhale in through our nose. Exhale out through our mouth. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. One more time, inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Good. Okay, friends, let's reach our hands up high. Take a big breath in, reach up to the sky, and then exhale, twist to one side, one hand behind the body, one hand in front. Inhale, reach up high, reach for the sky, and then exhale, twist towards the other side. All right, let's come onto our hands and knees. So we're going to start with our balance practice on our hands and knees. I like to teach it pretty low to the ground first, and then we'll do a standing pose. Okay, so when we balance, in yoga, we talk about something called a drishti, a focal point. And that is something that our eyes focus on when we balance. So our eyes and our head are not moving around the room. And you'll find that makes it a little bit easier to balance when we focus on something. So find your focal point, something in the room that's not moving, something in front of you. So for me, there's a little pink spot on my rug that I'm going to focus on. So peek at me if you need to, but try to look at something in front of you. And then we're going to just look one leg back behind us. It doesn't matter which leg. And then the opposite hand forward. So for me, my right leg is back. So I'm going to reach my left hand forward. So keep looking at your focal point. Keep breathing, taking a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Put that hand and knee down. Before we do the other side, let's take a rest in our rock pose. So sit on your heels, forehead to the floor. And then coming on up, and let's do the other side. So try to remember which side you did before. So for me now, I'm going to bring my left leg back. And then once I'm looking at my focal point, once I feel balanced, I'm looking at my drishti, I reach my right hand forward. You might find that one side is easier to balance on than the other. That's totally normal. Take another deep breath in. And out, put that hand and knee down. One more time, rest in your rock pose. Take a deep breath in. And out. So let's come into our downward facing dog. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And then slowly start to walk your hands and feet together, folding over your legs. Maybe swaying from side to side. And then slowly coming up to stand on your mat. So now we're going to do a standing balancing pose. So we did a balancing pose on the floor, on our hands and knees. Now we're going to do a pose called tree pose. So before we do that, we're just going to stand in mountain pose. So I want you to just take a moment to feel your feet on the mat. Maybe if you want, you can close your eyes or you can leave your eyes open. It's up to you. And we're going to bring our hands together in front of our heart. So just notice how your feet feel on the mat. all 10 toes, your heels, balls of your feet. Maybe notice how the arches of your feet might not really touch the mat. Just noticing your feet. And then open your eyes if they were closed. So for tree pose, if you have a piece of furniture next to you, or if you have the wall and you want to use that, go ahead and use that for support. So to start, you can have your hand on the wall. And then I'm just going to we're going to start by placing the heel of our foot on our ankle of the opposite foot. If you want to play with balance, you can work on putting the foot more on your shin, or some people like to do tree pose with their foot on their thigh. So there's no right or wrong way to do this pose, whatever feels best for you, wherever you feel more balanced. And then if you want, you can bring your hands together in front of your heart. You can reach your arms out side to side. But remember our drishti, our focal point. So we want to be focusing on something that's not moving, right? So look at something in front of you that's not moving. Keep breathing. Some people even like to reach their hands up to the sky. Let me back so you guys can see me. Deep breath in and out. Good. And then shake out your legs. Shake, shake, shake. Okay. Are you guys ready for the other side? Here we go. Okay. So again, remember we can use furniture. We can use the wall. If you want to play around with balancing without using that, go for it. Just find the version of the pose that's right for you. You might find that one day you do a different type of tree pose than the other. You might feel a little bit wobbly today. Again, you bring your hands together in front of your heart. Another deep breath in. And out. Shake out your legs. Shake, shake, shake. Nice job, everyone. Good balancing. Okay. Let's come back down onto the floor, coming onto our knees, and then come to sit crisscross again. We're going to do another breathing exercise before we end our little yoga class today. So for this, we're going to inhale, take a deep breath in for a count of 3. So on our minds, we're going to count backwards from 3. So 3, 2, 1. And then as we exhale, we're going to count backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So sit up nice and tall, just like we did in the beginning of class. Pretend you have an imaginary spring that's lifting you up. So you sit up nice and tall. And then again, have your eyes open or closed. For me, I like to close my eyes. It lets me concentrate on my breath a little bit better, but everyone's different. Okay. So taking a deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone. Just notice how your body feels after our yoga practice, after taking some nice deep breath. Just notice what you notice about your body. And then open your eyes if your eyes are closed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little yoga practice today. And thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Miss Lindsay, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye, everyone.